fucked up, Matt Pass.
This next challenge is going to be sort of a human centipede-like situation. You're going to have a balloon between you and another person. The two of you will run to the next person. You'll add on another person, which will have a balloon between the two of you. You'll run to the next station, grab another person. Eventually, there will be 5 of you connected by balloons. You will then run over to this rock. You will break the balloons. Inside are puzzle pieces and a puzzle. The first team to complete the puzzle will win immunity. Get set, go!
You have to go back?
You gotta go back.
Back to the left trash can.
Go, run. No, you stay.
Yes! Yes!
Right, left.
No, be careful. You can open your legs really wide. Stay tight, Nick.
Ready?
Stay
Right.
really
Oh,
tight.
okay, right.
Right, left, right.
That's right. All right. Break it over. You can start your puzzle. Okay, guys. Here we go. Don't lose any. Okay, I got the piece of paper.
All right, we're almost there, guys. Hold it together.
Almost there. In the lead. But they are followed closely behind by Beachwood. Punch your balloons. Don't lose those puzzle pieces.
Oh.
Okay. We don't have an E. What is it?
Come back.
Where's R? That's it. Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Oh god.
There it is.
Okay.
Beachwood!
Oh my god, I love it.
Right now, like, hell yeah.
Great, now we really should have margarita.
7-Eleven.
Before it was a joke, now it's like, maybe we should.
Is it me?
Yeah. We're trying to win this game now.
But that last challenge was, you know, it really threw me through a loop. Running around with balloons sandwiched in between you and another human being is not something that any of us have practiced doing.
Well, you know, I'm on the best team possible, according to my teammates, but we fucking lost. We didn't even get to the puzzle.
We kind of agreed beforehand that, like, whoever messes up gets voted out. And I totally fessed up to messing up.
Based simply on the performance, I can't really say because I didn't see it.
I mean, we didn't even get halfway through the challenge, so I mean, it's easy to say it was Ben because he dropped the balloon twice, but yeah, it definitely was Ben's fault. It's not going to affect the way I vote tonight, though.
Okay. If we're just on challenge, Benjamin should be gone. But that's not what it's all about. It's about loyalty, teamwork, people who can work together, and people who you trust.
I'm basing it on my perception of people and my perception of who will be good under pressure, who will be good at challenges. And that's my guess. Could be wrong, but that's my guess.
Adam's a newcomer. I've been Adam. I'm not going to switch my nine, so I'm going to stay strong. And if I switch now, it can hurt me later.
We kind of brought Jesse in on that and agreed that that we would keep him safe.
Jesse has this like very stoic, we just got to keep a tight team.
Well, I'm trying to survive in the game, and they had the numbers they weren't going to break. And I'm also trying to do exactly what I said, which is create a team that will win.
I'm just upset with him. His logic makes no sense, and I think he's far less honest than he lets on.
You know, he had a valid point. But Benjamin, it wasn't all Benjamin's fault, and we're tight right now.
I think the 3 guys on our little subcommittee right now are pretty tight, but if there's a remerge, all bets are off.
Ben's the head of the snake, because normally you wouldn't just say, you guys can vote me out if you weren't like certain that you weren't going to get voted out.
So, I don't know, it could go either way at this point.
So, this time, you guys really fell apart in that challenge. You didn't even get to the puzzle part. Roger, who do you think, did you find anyone's responsible for that, or was it all around just a bad job by everybody?
I mean, Ben is like kindly falling on his sword, but I know that the running with the balloon is anyone's forte memory.
I've been very clear about, like, I think people who do best challenges should stay on. And I'm just, you know, the only clear weakest link in that last challenge, so being open about that.
Okay. Alright, well that must be good news to you guys, since they currently have what would seem like a potential majority. Dave, what about you? Are you on board with this whole plan?
Right now, this plan, I don't know if it's a plan, we do have a majority. You know, I don't necessarily think it's Benjamin's fault. You know, I dropped the ball as well, you know, so, but we just got to keep a good team and you know, just keep,
You guys keep saying that, but is it working? Just that?
well, we didn't lose until that playoff game. We haven't lost yet.
Well, I didn't make the split, but we did lose this last one because of Ben. Do you deny that? We dropped it twice.
We did drop it. We did drop it twice.
He also knocked my shoe off it, and I kept going. I'm gonna give it all for the team. So, if you're gonna say, you know, we got to keep a good team, and then not vote out the person who did the worst in the challenge, you're a hypocrite.
Well, but I've seen him do good in other challenges. I know his potential. This drop the ball on one challenge. I'm not gonna say that's my end or be all. You know, I don't know who I'm going for right now, to be honest.
Roger, you're kind of...
I think our intention was to keep the team strong in the decision we made in the last round. And I think if you were sitting in our shoes at this point, it's no longer a decision about that, because I think all 5 of us aren't necessarily weak players. So now it's a numbers game, unfortunately for me.
Pointless, but
I did fumble the balloon, but maybe my teammates like me enough to keep me around. So, gotta vote for somebody.
If you have a hidden immunity idol and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. The 5th person voted out of Survivor Los Angeles, Adam, please bring me your torch. Adam, the tribe has spoken.
Jesse's flip really fucked over the Beechwood crew. I know Ryan was upset with him. I have no respect for him. I hope he gets voted out next. This is an awesome game. I had a lot of fun, but I'm kind of excited to be able to go take a shower.
Just in terms of people that have strong alliances in other parts of the game, like other teams.
Yeah.
He has a fiance.
I mean, I feel like Ray's way more in it than Ryan. Or Ryan. Paul. Paul just seems like a little bit, whatever. Ray's like, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
So.
I feel really bad. I'm gonna vote out Ray. I think that's consensus.
I am expected to be going home, judging by the fact that everybody's like, yeah, we're gonna put your name down.
I feel sad because I think we're gonna vote out Ray, and Ray is a really good player, and Ray was like an asset in the last 2 games.
Everybody wants to vote out Ray, but I am not about that. He's aligned with my sister, and I like him the best out of everybody.
To my face, it was Corey that said it, so I always appreciate that. So at least I can work with what I'm given.
I think like a lot of like alliances were formed before the game, because people that are new to the game are not doing well. Unfortunately.
Corey is just like thinking he's running the game, and he is. Everybody is on his side.
I'm a little skeptical of Corey and Kevin, because I think they're going to take each other to the top.
I think I'm playing a little too hard. I feel that way. I don't know. I'm just sort of trying to go where the numbers are.
But at Tribal Council, I think I might blow it up because what the heck, why not? I'm here for a day. I don't want Ray to go home. I think it's unfair. I want him to be able to play longer because he actually cares. Paul and Kevin don't even watch this show. So that's, come on.
Is your fiance here?
Is he here?
Yeah.
No.
Playing the game?
No.
Oh.
Kyle?
Yeah.
No.
Once again, Tarzana, victory taken from you right at the end. So close. You got the puzzle. You had it figured out. They just had it figured out a little bit before you did. Paul, you guys started out and you were in the lead up until the puzzle. What do you think it was about the puzzle that like they got quicker than you did?
The words of the puzzle.
So obviously last time I sat here and I sat and watched the three of you tell me that you were a solid 4, and then the vote happened and something changed. So Corey, what do you think was happening there?
There were just stronger alliances. Like the Glendale alliance was made sort of quickly. You know, I'd never met Lamppost before. I have other alliances that were stronger.
Okay. Ray, how are you feeling going into this one?
Not good at all.
Not good?
I was actually told I'm going to be voted out, so I'm
prepared for it.
I was told it's going to be me, so and I appreciate that.
Well, that seems fairly clear. I mean, we'll see what happens.
I just feel,
I've heard a lot
I
of those
do
sort
want
of
to talk.
things. Yeah.
Just because I feel like why not? It's
Yeah.
a day.
Right.
You know, I feel like, and this might get me voted out, but whatever. Corey has come in with a lot of alliances before the game even began, and that's just true because when we were on Glendale and we were like, okay, the smartest thing to do is all stick together, and we come over here for a minute and he's already aligned with Kevin because they're friends, and so that's what he's doing. And today he comes up to me, us 4, and says we should be the final 4. It's like, why? Like, that doesn't really make sense to me because that's just out of nowhere, and you know he's just saying that so that you're like, oh yeah, I need to stick with him because he's going to take me to the final 4.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't have, like, I'm sort of playing by the seat of my pants. Like, as things are happening, I'm trying to, like, figure out what the best is. I think that you're a really good player, and I like you. I knew, and I told you, I was like, before, I was like, I don't want her to distrust me because I think she's good.
I just felt like you haven't had any reasoning for anything you've done so far. Why didn't you vote out Ray first? Because you thought he was stronger?
Yeah.
Ray, they just told you that you're getting voted out, but this is happening. Does this give you any sort of
I'm just like, just tell me where to vote. Just tell me which way to vote, and I'll cast the vote.
I mean, I think these 3 are super together, and clearly I'm not trusting as much as they probably thought I was. I just think he's kind of along with the ride. He's running the ride, and he's just like lucky to be friends with the guy who's running the ride, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. Should I go for it anyway? They don't trust me already.
Good luck, buddy. I didn't even plug up my game file.
Get rid of that. Do you have extras?
Yeah.
It's sort of a compliment that she thinks I'm running the game.
This is so annoying. I'm so glad that I work on the show. Don't play it.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so.
Oh, yes,
I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Ray. Next vote, Paul. 1 Ray, 1 Paul. Ray. 2 Ray, 1 Paul. 6th person voted out of Survivor Los Angeles.
Thanks for a good game, guys.
Ray. Premier Torch. Ray. Trial spoken.
There it is.
Alright, thanks for playing, Ray. Bye guys. Good luck.
You know, I was hoping that Kevin would trust me, but he clearly had Corey with him. I honestly don't know what my biggest mistake was. It was probably drawing a card that put me on that team to begin with, but I mean, it is a game. I've seen it for so many years. You can only do so much, and it is what it is. So it was fun while it lasted.